Last time on the build. What's the next step?
Okay, after we done pre-washed it, the next thing we're going to do, put our cam bearings and freeze-out plugs in it.
Okay.
All right, first we're going to put number 5 in, and we go from back to front.
Okay.
And usually it's because of the sizes of the bearings, so you can fit through the journals.
Okay, with
our
especially
tool.
without marring them up.
Correct.
Okay.
And this particular block, the oil galleys, they're coming off the mains and feeding the cam.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, every one of these bearings has a hole in it.
Okay.
And we're going to line it up with the
okay.
holes right here along
Okay.
your main saddles.
If you don't,
It'll cut off oil to the cam, and we'll
so
have all
these won't
kinds of
last-
problems.
Yeah, won't last long.
Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is check my camshaft, make sure it goes in, turns fine. It's before I put the end cap on down there. Every once in a while you might get a block that are a little bit tight.
Okay.
And you got to work on your cam bearings a little bit to get the clearance so it'll spin and
Okay.
give it its oil clearance.
So you just put it in dry to see.
Yeah, I'd already cleaned this one.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt to put a little dab of oil on it.
Just keep from marring.
That's what we try to avoid. Here we go, we're free as can be. We put our end cap on down there and we're done with our cam bearings. Next thing we'll do is put our freeze out plugs and our core plugs in it.
Why does the engine have freeze-out plugs?
Okay. Well, actually, they're core plugs. It's
Okay.
part of the casting technique. They have to put them in there to cast the block. But they work as a freeze out plug basically later. If the block was to, actually freeze up, it can pop a plug out without cracking.
Okay.
But a lot of times they do freeze, they crack anyhow.
So, okay, so it's in name only.
Correct.
Okay.
Just run them down just till we start showing the bevel around it.
Okay. There's not a lip or anything, is there, to catch it?
No, it'll
So you
drive.
could
It'll
drive
drive
it right
right on through if you keep
Okay.
hammering. Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, we got us a bunch of pipe plug holes down the side. This is an oil galley right here. Then you got a water plug right here. That's where you drain the block.
Okay.
Yeah, we use thread sealer, some Teflon sealer.
Oh, okay.
Just put a little spot on the thread like that. And then in there. Put our gasket maker on the cam plug itself, so try not to get any in there on the cam bearing.
There we go. Now that we have the block on the stand, stay tuned for assembling of the engine.